I'm Dan.
And I'm Can.
And this is the Dan and Can podcast, Christmas edition. The stockings are hung by the chimney with care. The Christmas
In
tree.
hopes that St. Nicholas will soon.
You there. It's Christmas Eve. Stress levels could be at a high. Who knows? You may be sitting in your living room right now, looking at your family with your little reindeer ears on, your Christmas light necklace on that's blinking, and you say to them, when Santa Claus squeezes his fat ass down that chimney, he's going to see the happiest group of assholes this side of the nut house.
Jolliest.
Hallelujah. Merry Christmas. Where's the eggnog?
And if you don't know what that's from, you need more Christmas culture.
Exactly. So, this is the Christmas Eve episode. And in honor of that, we are going to take it easy tonight. We're going to have a nice light episode. We've been talking about all sorts of family relations and raising children and all sorts of shit between all the podcasts. So as you're there preserving, as my dad would say, horse dovers and getting them all ready for the parties you're going to, you're whipping up the last bits of that casserole to take over to Uncle Ted's house for the family reunion that you're dreading seeing Cousin Terry, and hopefully he doesn't come and be inappropriate like he usually does, but there's going to be spiked eggnog, so he's going to get out of pocket and just need to avoid him at all costs. So as you're thinking of that and crumbling the cracker crust over the broccoli and cheese, you can listen to this episode and just be put into a somber state. Maybe a couple giggles will come out of you. I don't know. We'll see. But first, we have to get to know us, don't we, Candy?
Sure.
So let's get to know us. With a couple of get to know you questions, which you came up with tonight. You had two of them right now, so let's go with
I don't even remember what they were. So you're going to surprise me.
One was what you asked me at dinner. What would be a get to know you question? What you're comparing to something. Well, the other one was what Christmas character you would say the other one was.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what you would say I am?
Offhand? No, I'm going to piece this and cobble this together. I can see a little bit of the mom from Christmas Story in you.
In what way?
Trying to get the kids to just there for the kids and everything, helping them make sure they eat their dinner. Who's the little piggy? How do piggies eat? I can totally see you doing that with the little ones. Mm-hmm. Over cautious with the BB gun. You're going to shoot your eye out. I can see you doing that with some toys too.
I can agree with that, yeah.
There's been a few Christmases where you're like, no, you don't listen to your father. No, that's not how that's used. Use it according to the way it is, not the way your dad's telling you to use it.
Pause for a second.
What?
Out.
Oh, there she goes. She got upset
all the way
mad
upstairs.
because
Upstairs.
I was talking about what character she was.
Go on. Up.
So actually, she's getting rid of the dog. Kids are home now, so the dog can play with them. Our dog she likes to be around people, shall we say. So when we're down recording and no one's home, we have to have her with us. Otherwise, she gets anxious. So we're not pausing because she doesn't have her earphones in, so she doesn't know what's happening. So we're going to watch her get ready. There she is. Yes, we don't pause on these episodes.
Okay.
It's I don't want to do all that extra work at editing. Trying to sync up. I got 3 different things recording here, and I got to try to sync them all up when I do it. So we don't pause. Okay. So the mom from there, I'm trying to think who else would. Um, I could see you being the girl from Christmas in Handcuffs a little bit because you always want to make sure that you're fitting, especially the old you. You're getting out of this state now. The old you would want to make sure that you had this image that your family had of you. So you had to make sure you had a date to uphold and all that. So they knew, so they wouldn't worry and they'd know everything's all right with Cam.
Not so they wouldn't worry, just so they wouldn't judge. Let's be honest. They don't worry about me. Except for that I'm going to hell.
Well, that's fine. Just, you keep skipping on there. Trying to think what else would cobble together for you. Trying to think of Christmas movies now that you would be.
You want me to say something for you while you think?
Yeah.
Okay. In some ways, you'd be like Clark Griswold, which we referred to earlier in the lights. You want the lights. You don't go overboard with the lights. That's for sure. But you go more like you want motion lights that like move to music or to patterns, and you love your lights. You order new ones and you haven't gone crazy. Our neighbor goes way more crazy than you.
Yeah.
But in that sense, and I think in recent years, you've gotten much more like how you are with, you'll get gifts from the pets to the kids.
Oh,
and I think it's super adorable and funny.
And they're worried because the pets are dying
like
off. So they're like, what are we going to get for gifts once they're all gone?
So I think that's really cute. And I think you're nothing like, I guess I can't say nothing when I'm thinking of like a Christmas Story. I guess I'm thinking of the same movies as you are coming to mind anyways. You're not like that dad who was just really dissociated, but at one time you were kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? Where you just really, I did everything. You didn't do really much for Christmas. So, and we were going more to family everythings. But yeah, it was, you're not like that at all anymore. You're much more engaged in Christmas. You seem to like it, probably because you're not in retail anymore. That makes a big difference. So, I would say more like Clark Griswold in some ways, like excited for Christmas, but you don't have it like so he over expected, you know. I'm trying to, I don't know why, maybe just because you mentioned too, my mind's drawing a blanket too. Maybe we're both just drawing a blanket too. What are some other movies?
I'm trying to think of the ones that we watch. We
got Elf. Are you like the dad in Elf? You have a kid that's going to pop out of nowhere and be like, I'm your adult child that you didn't know about.
No.
What would I do? Oh, God. I'd be like, I guess we got to get to know you.
Welcome to the family.
Probably it'd have to. I mean,
so yeah, you got Elf. Sorry, Elf. What are other ones that we watch all the time? Man, we're bad at Christmas. We can't think of all the movies that we watch. You're supposed to be Googling movies that we watch all the time.
Let me see. I'll type in Christmas movies.
Yeah, so I can't think of any of the movies now. Because you're always, I mean, that's the advantage of having Netflix and all that. It just has them on there. So you just scroll through it. That's what we're watching now. Have at her.
Yeah, I mean, we've watched a lot of, I watched like those silly different ones, you know, the Hallmark ones.
Well, there's some in here I haven't seen. Out on...
You're like Krampus. Just kidding.
Yeah, I see that.
No, you're not. You used to be kind of grinchy, though, when it came to Christmas. You didn't really care much for it.
Yeah, I'd always be sick because I'd been working nonstop. And then that would be my one day off. And like first day off in like 2-3 weeks, and we were just going nonstop on that day. And then I had to be back at work the day after Christmas at like 4 in the morning. So yeah, it was awesome.
Do you think we would ever do something like Christmas with the Cranks, where they plan to go on a trip?
Depending on where the kids end up doing and going.
Yeah. If the kids are wanting Christmas, we will always do that, I think. But yeah.
Yeah. So do you remember your other question offhand?
Mm-mm.
Well, it wasn't with food, was it? No.
Oh, it was what it would be your dream gift to give somebody, something that's just, it's out of reach right now. Like it's not within your power to do so, but what would be something you would just love to be able to give get?
That's kind of tough because it's really dependent on the individual, because we always talked about if we won the lottery, okay, we'd do this for that person and this for that person. Just kind of.
Okay, let's change it to that question then. If you won the lottery.
Yeah.
Okay, if we won the lottery, would we, because I know we've talked about, like, let's say we won $1 billion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you give a certain amount of money to each family member, like sibling of ours, regardless of how they are in relationship to us?
First off, I'd give 10% to the church.
No way would I do that. I'll give 10% or more. I'll donate it to some cause that is not pushing religion at people, but one that's actually really helping them. Yeah.
Yeah. Now with the siblings and all that, yes, I probably would give some portion of it.
The same amount to each one? Yeah, me too.
And we'd get the added benefit of heaping coals on some people's heads.
Stop using that verse. There's a verse in like Proverbs, or I don't know. It's like, like the kindness is like heaping coals. And when we were evangelical, I remember when I was a kid, they would use that as like burning coals. It meant like we used it, or it was used towards us, like basically you're irritating somebody or making it uncomfortable for them. But then I later learned that warm coals, like in a basket on someone's head, would warm them. It brought like comfort. And so it's basically like kindness. It's like similar to the same scripture verse that says kindness brings people to repentance.
Yeah.
And I would still say that's true. Kindness, because I think repentance isn't what I was taught in evangelicalism, like admit you're a sinner and turn to God and believe everything that someone told you the Bible says. And more it's repentance is a change of mind. Like if someone's kind, you can change your mind about them.
Yeah. And I think honestly, I would give that, but I think that some of them would be unthankful for it because they'd be like, if we gave everyone $1 million, just straight up, here's $1 million. They'd probably be like, oh, $1 million. You have $1 billion and all you can afford to give us is $1 million. Look how selfish they are. It's like,
I mean, either way, you're right.
I mean, some of them would be like, oh, wow, that's awesome. But there'd be a few that'd be like, really? You couldn't spare $100 million for all of us?
Yeah.
I'd be
if you get $1 billion, you only get 10 100 billions, right? Well, and actually half of it goes to taxes, right? Right off the bat. So you get 500 million. I can't give $100 million. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I can give 10 million maybe.
You gave away $15 million to all your close family and friends, and then you kept the other $485 million for yourself.
Yeah, they'd probably be like that. Selfish. But you know what? You won it, and it's not like you're just keeping it to like hoard. Like we would use it towards good. I mean, that's what we think. And I don't know. It probably corrupts you. I don't know if it does. You have to be smart with it. You could live off the interest of, if you put like 200 million in the bank and it only made 2% interest, you'd be living you'd be living very well.
On the interest,
way above what we live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's just on the interest of 200 million or whatever, probably even less. I don't know. So.
Yep. So, yeah. What about you?
Would I give? Yeah, I would give them. I would give all of our nieces and nephews a chunk. I would give our siblings all a chunk and their spouses each a chunk, whether they're with them or not anymore. I would still give them a chunk of it. Close friends might even get a little bit more than some family members because they're more like family.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's possible. But yeah, that would be kind of fun to have that to give, you know, not to become a billionaire. Cool. First of all, you wouldn't be a billionaire if you won $1 billion because you'd have to give half of it to this government. But it would be fun to be so generous with people that needed it. Like maybe even find needs that people have. Like if someone can't afford a home that you don't know, like just a surprise. That would be so fun. It would. I would love that. I would love to be able to have like just money to just give to people and help people. But that's why I don't understand how some of these billionaires just hoard. It's strange. It's strange. I have heard of a guy who he didn't win it. He earned $1 billion. He invented something or something, and he actually gave it all away. Like most of it. He has a nice house and he has cars that were older, but in great shape, you know, decent cars. And he lives off of a portion of it, but the rest he just gave away. He donated it to some foundation he built. But he didn't want to be a billionaire. So I think that is wise because you don't need to keep all that money. That's just crazy.
It's a lot of headaches involved with that.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, let's play a game, shall we? And we're going to play this in the style of creating the answers for Family Feud, Christmas edition. Okay? So I'm going to read off a topic. It'll be the question. And then we got to put in the answers. And this will be the meat of the show probably today. Just going through a few of these and seeing if it spins off onto any topics. So tangents, Candy, are highly encouraged.
Okay, Dan.
All right, let's offend some people to start off with first.
Oh, joy. Okay.
We surveyed 100 people. And we asked them, what are some things you pretend to like at Christmas just to keep the peace? She's thinking.
I think buying people gifts just buying everybody a gift because some people are freaking hard to buy for.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's really hard. Like they're picky and they have everything they need and they don't give you any ideas. Yeah. And just having to. Anybody that you have to buy or you feel like you have to because it's just what you do.
Because they feel like they have to buy something for you or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I
think sometimes parents get hard to buy for, and maybe our kids feel the same way about us, but we do make a list.
Yeah. It was
they like to do that.
Yeah, on our list, they don't like it because they're boring and practical. But we don't really.
But our oldest has gone real practical.
Yeah, that's
now,
true.
Have you noticed?
Yeah. But I think in our families, we kind of did a good thing when we started getting away from giving presents to everybody. So, and all the nieces and nephews and everything like that, because that was just, all right, we're going to do it because we have to. Instead, it's just like one basket or one thing for the whole, here's something for your family and here's something for your family. And it's easier to do. It's a little drop-off thing. It's something they can munch on and get tipsy with as they're listening to Bing Crosby sing.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what they're doing.
So, yeah, no, that's a good one. Okay, let's see what else can we put on there. Things that you just do to keep the peace. I'm trying to think of some things in the family that we...
certain parties you just do because you got
Yeah.
to. They can be fun sometimes when you're there, but sometimes it's like, this is what we do. This
Yeah.
is what we do.
I know which one you're talking about.
Mm.
What a trooper you are. You're a super trooper.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I can see that. Just, yeah, certain different events. And,
Mhm.
okay, we have to do that. I think, I'm trying to think. I don't think, there's not a whole lot I can think of that I do just to keep the peace. If I didn't want to, I just kind of
Yeah, you are a white male. You pretty much do what you want to do
What?
and nothing else.
What? I'm a white male? I mean, I think, do you feel like you have to make your donuts
I like making them.
for the
I think it's
family?
fun because I only do it once. If it's just for our kids and you, I like making them. You mean for other people?
Yeah.
Um,
You feel like you just
I
got
used
tied
to,
into something
but
now?
now it feels a little bit like. I will say for me personally, I thought if this is less a family feud thing and more like a personal thing for us, my dad's birthday is the 24th.
Hmm.
And it's always like, because my dad and I don't have the greatest like
Yeah.
relationship, never did. And so going and spending time with him for anything is difficult when it's like especially concentrated on him. You know what I'm saying? Like Father's Day, Christmas, or his birthday. So I find that uncomfortable, very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, especially since I've deconstructed and I don't really have any. Um, yeah, I'll just leave it there.
Yeah. it's an obligation right now.
It is an
Instead
obligation,
of
and
an
that's sad. I
actual
feel really
want.
sad saying that,
Yeah.
but it is. If I'm
Yeah.
honest, that's what it is.
All right. Let's get off this one. This one's kind of difficult. Let's try a new one.
Okay. All right.
We surveyed 100 people and we asked them, what are some things your Christian relatives say that instantly ruin Christmas dinner? Let's pray. Because, okay,
God.
so here's a different, okay, my Catholic family, if they say let's pray, it's awkward and uncomfortable because I think in the time we've been married, the 30 years we've been together, it's happened
It's not
once.
happened very often. Maybe once or twice.
Yeah.
Very little. Yeah.
And it is just the typical, thank you,
And
Father, for
your
this
family's
food.
they're performative in their religion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Oh, yeah.
only for looks. So they're not really, and my family's the complete opposite, which
They're
it looks
performative in their
performative.
prayer.
They're yeah. Well, yeah, that part. But they also are like, they genuinely think that God's happier with them or sadder with them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like
yeah,
your
yeah.
parents don't really, they might think there's really I don't know. I don't know if they really buy it, but they tend
do.
to. You think so? They really think there's a being out there that's judging them?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
I think
maybe.
so. But it's a different being than what your parents think of it as.
Oh, yeah.
So,
definitely a different one.
but yeah. So if my family says it, it's just awkward and like, okay, let's see what this is. And it's good God, good gravy, good corn. Let's eat.
It would be short. It would be awkward, but it would be short-lived.
Yeah.
My family,
It
would be drawn out. It would be demonstrative, and it would be cringy.
In minutes long. And you'll have, depending on who's saying it, you might have 20 different names for God in it.
And whatever they think the problem is in the family at that time, that will be introduced.
That'll be referenced,
so it'd make it even more uncomfortable.
Yeah, it'll be like, and come down and let your spirit work out this indifference between Joe and Terry, and I know they have love in their heart for each other, but they need to just have your spirit wash over them and find forgiveness
saying
and
what they
solace.
actually want to say, but pretending they're saying it in God's language, and God's
so
words.
the prayer is supposed to be for God's ears, but in the evangelical circles, and this just isn't to your family. This is evangelical circles. The prayer is for the people around you that can within earshot.
But remember how my dad used to pray
in the Old English?
Thus the Lord. What would he say? In thy name, O Lord. Thus
and these.
He would use
and
thuses
thous.
and these and thou. Yeah, I was like, is this? For the longest time as a kid, I thought God talked like that. I thought he was like a thus and thou, and I was like, so he seemed really.
That's the King James version.
Strange to me. Yeah, it was the King James version he would like speak in.
This is God's word.
Thus saith the
written
Lord
to us in Old English. So we need to speak to him in Old English.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's definitely for everyone else. It's long. It addresses the issues that are going on, and then it glazes the family and other individuals in it too.
And there's a lot of glaze for God too. Yeah. You are so God needs glazed constantly.
Oh yeah. He's glazed, and then it's like, thank you for giving me this and selecting us as your special. Yeah.
It's really the special ones.
The mashed potatoes are like really cold now because we're still.
Really? No wonder my family thinks you're so irreverent that you're worrying about mashed potatoes while Dad is saying a prayer.
Brevity is a virtue. All right. So what other things that Christian family can say to ruin Christmas? I could think of one of, so you don't believe in God anymore?
Or you don't get to you don't get to celebrate Christmas if you don't believe in Jesus because it's about Jesus. And you're like, okay, but it was a celebration before Jesus, and it wasn't about Jesus at all. I'm celebrating the season. I'm celebrating the solstice.
Yeah, you understand you co-opted this holiday.
Yeah, you
took it over
Christians stole it.
The pagans all across the world.
Mm-hmm.
And put your stamp on it. I saw a post the other day that it says there's a lady comes on, she goes, instead of putting Christ back into Christmas, why don't we put Christ back into Christianity?
Okay, and she's probably trying to say, I'm assuming it could go either way. I'm assuming she's saying like people that are claiming Christianity and MAGA are way off.
Yeah.
Some people could be saying, oh, if you're liberal, like you've left Christianity, it could go either way there.
Either way.
But it's so funny when people say that. Let's put Christ back, or let's put God back in the schools. When they said God's been taken out of the schools, I'm like, this sounds like an idol. If you can pick it up and put it and pick him up and put him back, who's in control? If you're taking him away and putting him back, man is God, not God. It's something like if God's God, like you can't take him out of anything and you can't put him into anything. He's there.
Yeah.
So that always makes me like, okay, well, your idol can be taken out. I'm sorry, but it's the way it is. I know you worship it.
Celebrate however you want. Just don't force me to celebrate however you want.
Yeah. You can celebrate any way you want and let me do the same. And if your God hates it so much, he doesn't need you to step in and do it. If he's God, he could just zap me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If I'm doing it wrong. So leave it to him and just chill out.
Yeah. So what other things can be said by Christians to ruin Christmas dinner?
I think if they started talking about like at church we were learning this and and did you go to church? We went to your family always talks about mass, which I don't care about because they don't shove it at people.
Did you go to?
They're trying to figure out which one went to the shortest one.
Did you go to 5 o'clock mass? Oh, I'm going to 6.
McMass.
McMass.
McMass is the short one. Yeah. So that one kind of makes me chuckle. Your parents
It's
definitely don't shove religion at people at all. Because
no.
I know we're probably the only ones that aren't Catholic
Yeah.
that show up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I don't feel any different, or I don't feel outside the group because we're not.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they think of us that way, but I don't feel that way. Do you?
No. No. No.
No? Do
No.
you a little bit?
No, I
Hmm.
fit in fine. I'm just trying to think from your point of view if they would, if you'd
If they
feel
think
out
I
that.
am,
Yeah, I don't think they other you.
they've
So
never treated me that way. I've never
yeah,
felt like it. Um, and but in my family,
oh yeah,
we feel like outsiders.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because they're very zealous.
There's something else that could be
And I
said.
was once. So
Them deviled eggs were good. As we were the
those
last ones to go,
angel eggs.
as we were going through the line last, and there was none left of the 5 dozen that were made. And we look over, and here's
As
these
you see
people
my
with,
sister with like 5 on her plate and then dumping 4 of them in the trash. I'm stuffed. You got none. This is a true story of some things that's
yeah.
happened. Pretty dang close. Oh, gosh.
Or who wants another hot dog?
Oh, we had a hot dog Christmas. Thanks for bringing that up. That was a funny year, though. My
Yeah.
mom's idea, and my mom and my sister-in-law, I think,
Yeah.
decided we would do a hot dog bar for Christmas. So they set up, like, we had hot dogs and all the different toppings and stuff, like a Chicago dog or just a regular ketchup and mustard dog and all these things. And you and one of the brother-in-laws bought T-shirts at like Steve and Barry's, I think
Yeah.
it was,
Mhm.
and they had hot dogs on them. It was so funny. It was a surprise. You guys wore them to it. That was funny. And I think there's great memories from that. As weird as
Yeah.
it is, it's a Christmas we remember because it was
Oh, yeah.
funny.
Oh yeah.
So who else was having a hot dog bar for Christmas? It was comical and silly, and those are the things I love about my family. Like, my family is unorthodox in a lot of ways, and I do like that.
They
But
definitely
yet
are.
we needed more tradition, I think, because traditions can kind of create some sense of peace when there's a lot of chaos. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And there was always a lot of chaos. We didn't have any.
Oh yeah.
There's very few things that were. It was at Christmas time that there was these, like, I don't know, you call them tent posts or something that felt calm and like sure. And that was that my mom would do the numbers on the presents, that we would exchange gifts. That was just something that we did stick with, that was similar to the society around us
Mm-hmm.
because we were so different in so many other ways. So there are fond memories of that
Yeah.
with my family for sure.
So, is there any other things we could say or have said at Christmas that would just ruin it for everyone?
No, I was thinking of the one year that we exchanged gifts, and you had to spend, like, I think we had exchanged names with all my siblings, right? And all the in-laws were in it too.
Yeah.
And so, like,
Oh.
brother-in-laws, sister-in-laws, and I told my oldest sister this. So my oldest sister, one of my younger sisters got her name, and she wanted a vacuum. And so my younger sister got her this vacuum. It was the last one on a display, and it was like $75, which was the limit. She gives it to my older sister, and my older sister did not like the vacuum at all. So she's so different from this today, but I was reminding her of this, and she was like, "Oh, that's pretty bad," and started laughing. She made my sister needed a vacuum. The one that bought it for my older sister did actually need a vacuum. And she's like, "You can buy it back from me." So she made her pay her $75 for it and then gave it back. It was so funny because she's like, "I want the cash," you know? And she laughs about it now. It's funny, but it was something that happened, and I don't know why that came to my mind, but but you know what? She was honest. She didn't want it. It was just funny when she made her pay her $75 for it.
Yeah, that was because I remember I had your brother and he wanted a paintball gun. So I made him a paintball gun, which is basically just a stick that I've attached a rubber band, the stick with the V on top, and I put a rubber band on it, and then a handful of paintballs.
Yeah.
Like, here you go. Then made him
Then we actually got him a paintball gun, didn't we?
I guess maybe, yeah.
I think so. I think we liked to do we were little pranksters.
Yeah.
We'd give some silly stuff like
a man pawn.
You know, yeah, you gave him a man pawn, which was what, a stuffed sock?
A sock shoved into like a paper towel roll with a rope tied to the sock because he had a leaky anus.
I don't think he had leaky. He probably had IBS or something. I don't remember, but he was telling people. And so you being you, remember that one year though that you made the marshmallow guns?
Oh, from
those
my
were
two
fun.
nephews.
From PVC, PVC. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a little small PVC, and you put mini marshmallows in it, and you could blow in one end and it would fire out marshmallows. And I gave my nephews, they're as old as our oldest daughter. So that started present wars with me and my sisters, because I gave them that and a bag full of marshmallows each. Mm-hmm. My dad calls me, mom or dad call me up. They're like, we've been picking marshmallows up all over this house for weeks.
Then your oldest nephew, we gave him like a baby doll.
Yeah.
We like wrote his name across the baby doll's head for some reason. But we also gave him a present with like a baby Ruth that was like kind of melted, and we rubbed toilet paper on it, put toilet paper all over around that had like smears of the baby Ruth in there. It was on top of his we got him an actual good gift, but we had to do these little prankster things to make it, I don't know. We did have a lot of fun with that. We were little mischievous little things. Yeah.
We were.
It was fun.
We had some fun with gifts.
Yeah, we did.
So, all right, next question. Surveyed 100 adults. What gifts could you get? The worst gifts you could get in a white elephant exchange.
Ooh.
Crotchless underwear.
Oh, I got one. One time. What'd you say? Crotchless what?
Underwear.
From your uncle
Terry,
or what you said at the beginning. Now, I went to a party with the people I worked with, and we did a white elephant. And the present that I got was, I was deconstructing, okay? But it was kind of quiet. I wasn't telling anybody. And I got this canvas that someone had painted over a picture that was already on there. And it was like thick paint. They used like acrylic, thick, like little kid paint. So it would peel off. And it was like a cross, and like it was very religious looking. And I was just like, oh, and I couldn't freaking trade that thing. It looked like someone put a lot of work into it and they thought it was beautiful. And I was just like, oh, it's so pretty. Like, oh, that was a terrible gift. It was terrible. And I did not keep it. I don't know where it went, but it's gone.
Another worst gift, Bible.
Oh, gosh.
The best gift you'll ever get.
Okay. Yep. I'm trying to think what else would have been.
Would be, let's see. So in general, at a white elephant, what would be the worst gifts you could get?
Anything that's like decor that doesn't fit with your style is always terrible. Candles are always safe bets. I think candles are usually safe. Like nice socks that are like wool socks or something. Which, speaking of which, I had never really worn wool socks or never paid attention. And then our oldest daughter told me, so I got a couple. They are amazing at keeping you warm. I didn't know that socks made such a big difference, but they do.
They do.
That's crazy.
Keep your tootsies warm.
They keep your whole body warm in some ways.
Yeah. Your feet stay warm. You stay warmer.
Yeah.
Your feet get cold. You get cold.
Yeah. But I'm so used to having cold feet, and then I have these warm socks. Okay.
I married you. Barely. Because you're cold feet.
I did not. I kind of was a little bit. I was very nervous our wedding day. Very nervous.
Yeah, you were more nervous for what was happening after the wedding.
No, yeah, I'm pretty sure I was nervous for that too, but that wasn't helping.
Yeah,
But I was signing away my life. Now look where it's at. I'm doing a podcast with a fake background.
Fake. This is our living room. You've done well decorating and getting the presents wrapped.
I think our living room looks cute. What is this? We used to have a lamp like that, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks cozy. It looks a little old-fashioned, but it's cute. I'd like to have a fireplace. We have a fake fireplace.
Yeah, it's all right. It works. It does the job. What are some other bad gifts you can get at a white elephant? So I think anything intimate. So underwear.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Anything like that. I would probably show up with something just absolutely cringe. Just let the games.
Or like trinket junk stuff. I don't like presents like that. I don't like presents that are like completely useless.
Dollar Tree stuff.
Well,
like
sometimes
a
as
Dollar
a
Tree
joke.
Decoration.
A Dollar Tree or like a stuffed animal. I would be like, what am I supposed to do with this? It's getting regifted to a little child. A
one slice toaster.
Did we just see that somewhere? And I was like,
I was in the clearance section at Walmart.
Least put 2. Yeah. I don't know.
Anything else you can think of that'd be a horrible gift in a way?
Next question.
All right, she's done with that one. We asked 100 parents, what are things kids do on Christmas morning that make parents lose their minds?
Come on, can we open presents now? I think that was the big thing when they were little.
Yeah.
And it's just like, slow down.
Now it's like we're sitting there going, can you guys wake up and let's get this going?
Yeah.
I don't want to be going until 5 p.m. opening presents. It's time to go. Let's wake up and go.
Yeah, I don't have to get up as early as I used to. I used to have to get up pretty early to make donuts. To beat the kids getting up because they would get up so early.
Yeah.
But now they don't get up that early, so.
Yeah. I think it's one thing that used to frustrate the hell out of me because my patience would wear thin is when they would open a present and then they'd just start playing with that present. And like everything was done for the day. This is it. And I'm like looking at the tree and looking at them like there's still a bunch of shit to open up. Let's put that aside.
Why did it bother you so much? Because you're used to your family. It was like, here's all your presents at once. Just start ripping into them, right? And in my family, it's one present at a time, and we watch.
It's part of my demeanor.
That's how we still do it.
Here's the task at hand. Let's finish the task, and then we can worry about the other stuff to do afterwards. So I see the task.
That is how you,
Because you used to get mad at me because I'd be like, all right, next. And you'd be like, no, let's slow down. Why are we going so quick? Why do we need to end this
because early? You have to remember that was the time with my family. It was where we felt close. And so I like that time still. And it reminds me of when we would go on vacation when you're much better now than you used to be, but you used to act like you were on some sort of schedule when we're driving somewhere. I'm like, you can enjoy the ride down and stuff. Like you don't need to be rushing and getting all irritated with people. Like we're not on a time schedule. Like relax, chill.
Okay, but we are. We're trying to beat the record time set by the previous years. So
okay, that's your father in you coming out.
What things would the kids do that irritate you?
I don't think they on that day they were like little angels.
Yeah, they were little angels.
I mean, maybe if they I want them to help clean up after, especially the food mess. Yeah, that would be more irritating if they don't help with that. But mostly, I think that day is pretty. They're pretty good. I don't remember when they were little. Maybe if they were crying about something. We had one kid one year, our youngest, we got him a little Batman figurine. And then, or we got him a Joker at first, Joker and a Batman, but we had him open the Joker first and he cried. And that was kind of like sad. But yet I was like, if they were upset about a present.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But that's just kids.
There wasn't too much of that, though. They usually didn't get upset about presents.
No. And it was short-lived because once he got Batman, then he liked both of them.
Yeah.
We had that one year, one of our daughters, we got her a one of those Nooks, but it was like a color Nook,
Yeah.
And she dropped it that day and cracked it.
Yeah.
And we ended up we found a refurbished one, but that was tight. Money was tight that year too, but that I felt so bad for her that year because she just dropped it. It was an accident. Yeah.
Cracked it and broke it because electronics were built.
She was so upset.
Oh, when they come up to you and all of them come up to you and be like, build this for me, make this for me, get this ready. And you have all these toys you have to, like, so you got to go through and trying to get some of that shit out of the boxes when they got 1,500 ties in there.
The ties. And sometimes it's screwed in. I don't know if they still do that with little toys, but oh gosh, yeah, I agree.
It was just, and they're sitting there, come on, I want to play with it. I want to play with it. Then you get it, hand it to them. And before you can get another kid's done, they're coming up with another box to have their other toy done. It's like.
That was more, they were doing that to you probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I helped put them together, but remember the homemade Christmas year when you had to put together that dollhouse?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was
You had to paint all the tiles for the roof.
That was a Michael's or.
It was pretty cool, though.
It was a Hobby Lobby, old Victorian house, dollhouse.
We made the puppet thing, the puppet stage thing, and then the puppets. We handmade all the puppets. Oh, man, that was a lot of work.
Yeah, there was a lot that went into that year.
Yeah.
The homemade Christmas.
It was fun, though. It's got good memories from it, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're like, yeah, it sure does.
It's great memories. When this is before this one moved us to having appetizers at all, and only appetizers for Christmas food, was when I'd spend hours in the kitchen making a turkey or a prime rib, and then no one would eat it.
And then we finally all admitted we don't like prime rib.
Especially the prime rib. It's like, that was $70 worth of meat there. That's just, and you guys are shaving it off like thin roast beef slices. I'm like, what are you doing? We don't care for this that much.
But then you don't have to buy that kind of stuff anymore.
It's delicious. It was delicious. You see, you're all positive with all the good memories, and I'm just sitting here just labeling off all these bad things
I know.
kids would do.
Well, because I think you didn't really like Christmas back then. You know what I'm saying? It was like just a day you just wanted to get it over with. You really just wanted to get it over with because it was just stress at work, and then you knew it was going to be kind of, we would wait to like wrap. It was like we were wrapping Christmas Eve.
Yeah, we got a better plan after that, because I'll wrap it the week before. I'll take like 4 or 5 days. Well, now you can take
times off, and you're not working retail anymore.
Yeah. So I'll take 4 or 5 days and wrap groups of presents each night.
And I like portion everything out to make sure the right things are with. Yeah, so it does work out.
Yeah. So I can remember one that was with your family. When you guys were doing the number thing, and all of a sudden your mom would just read off number, or no, whoever would be the elf or whatever, you guys wouldn't call it the elf, but picking the presents out from under the tree, they'd be like 46, and then you're be like, oh, that's for her, and they'd be, oh no, I just opened one, someone else opened one.
Oh yeah.
Okay. 72. Oh, no, I just opened one. Someone else opened one. Then you go around and be like, oh, we're never going to get through this because everyone's opening all.
Well, and it would take hours and hours with my family.
The first time I did, I can't remember. I showed up at like 11 or 12, maybe 1. And it was 9, 10 o'clock before we were done.
It would go long. There's so many of us, and yeah.
You guys would take breaks.
Yeah, we would. We'd take breaks, take your stuff to your room. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe a couple more questions here. All right. Here's a quick one. Surveyed 100 people and asked them, what are foods that should not be at Christmas dinner, but someone brings anyway?
I'm not picky. I've had hot dog Christmas, so
Yeah.
this is all on you.
I'm thinking.
I feel like anything could be allowed.
Oh, you think anything can be allowed?
Except for like a Jell-O with nuts in it. Some of those Jell-O dishes, even at your family's thing, I've seen some Jell-O. I'm like, I ain't eating that. I don't know what's in
There's
it.
some, yeah.
Or like certain salad things that are like odd. And I love salad. I love a good salad. Not really like macaroni salad, though I'll eat it. But like a good, like with some lettuce and different veggies and stuff. But there's one that comes to I don't really, it never looks appealing to me. I don't know who makes it, but it's not my favorite. It doesn't look like it would be anyways. I've never tried it.
That 7-layer salad?
No, the thing I make, the 7-layer dip.
No, the one of my favorites.
Is that what it is? A 7-layer salad?
Yeah, it's like iceberg lettuce with cheese and sour cream.
And maybe it's the iceberg lettuce on top. I'm not a huge iceberg lettuce person.
No.
But I eat it with tacos and stuff, so I don't know. That salad doesn't look good to me. I don't know why. I just don't like it.
It's just, yeah. I'm trying to think what gets brought, other things.
I'll say one thing that I think should not be, that's disgusting, and I wouldn't mind if it went away forever. Peanut brittle.
Peanut brittle isn't bad.
That hurts your teeth. It feels like you're basically giving yourself cavities straight up.
Well, yeah, it's all sugar, but
I don't like it. It's
of course
disgusting.
you don't. You're the one that's like measuring out the Kool-Aid to the exact amounts according to the packet instructions. 1/4 cup
or
of
less.
sugar.
I wouldn't even put a whole cup in there.
It's a light cup. All right. Let's do another question. We surveyed 100 people and asked them, what are the things you should never say while opening a gift? Oh, you made this?
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
This homemade?
This isn't what I asked for. Did you pay for this yourself, or did mom buy it for you?
Who gave you this idea?
Yeah. Where did you get the idea that I would like something like this? I mean, I guess there's a place if someone was really like kind of rude and then they bought you something on purpose they knew you wouldn't like, maybe.
Yeah.
But if it was, we're talking if someone genuinely gave you something because they genuinely thought you would like it, that would be inappropriate. I'm going to return this. Do you have a gift receipt? Do you have a gift receipt for this? Even though for me, when I give a gift to somebody, I genuinely do not care what they do with it. Even if I've made it, like I've made Afghans for people, I'm like, if you want to give it away to somebody who would need it or, donate it, I don't care. You could throw it in the trash. I don't want to see it probably in the trash because of all the work that went into it, but I honestly don't care what people do with the stuff. You give it to just give, I'm not going to ask you where it is the next time and look for it in your house or something. But there are people that do that. And they're like, where's that gift I got you?
Oh, yeah,
and you're like, it's at my parents' house. They're borrowing it.
Oh,
Mom was really cold.
It's in the shop getting repaired.
It's so priceless to us. We keep it in a safety deposit box at the bank.
Yes. Yeah, we got it under lock and key off-site so it doesn't get stolen. All right, here's a quick one for you. Surveyed 100 people. What are the weirdest Christmas decorations that people have up? I think one I see in our neighborhood at a couple places, they have the giant skeleton, but they put a Santa hat. Those. Yeah, but they put a Santa hat on it or something like that.
So it's fun. It's a mixture of Halloween. It's like Nightmare on Nightmare. What's the name of that show?
Candy start the nightmare
Before Christmas. Yeah.
You're starting
a little
a new
Nightmare
horror
Before
series.
Christmas-ish, which is a little whimsical, cute.
You're whimsical and cute.
That one doesn't bother me. Christmas decorations for me that would bother me. I'm not gonna lie. I find blow up ones tacky.
Oh,
but
yeah.
they're also fun and I can get behind it. I just wouldn't want them.
Yeah.
I don't like them, but you know, I can enjoy them when we see them out, and I know little kids like them and stuff.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna judge somebody for having them. It's just not so. I do find them a little bit tacky, but that's my
permanent
opinion.
LED lights. I thought I wanted to get them, and then I started seeing them up close, and I just don't like the way they cast. I like them. Yeah, I don't like the way they cast light though.
I do though. So we won't be getting them because he doesn't like them, and he is Griswold with the lights.
I'm the illumination expert in this house. Exterior illumination expert. I'm trying to think. Or some. I know I had friends that used to hang beer cans from their tree when they were bachelors.
That would be kind of gross.
It's a bachelor tree. What else is there? Can't think of much of anything else. Well, it's the ones where, here's a cringe one. A manger scene with Santa kneeling at the crib.
Santa will bow to Jesus.
Every knee shall bow.
It's basically saying, like, it's not about Santa, it's about Jesus. When everybody knows that Santa gets the best part of Christmas then. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Santa is just Jesus. He knows what you're doing.
They're very similar. Let's be honest.
He's watching you when you sleep.
The evangelical God, or the God, it's sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good, for goodness sake. You better not cry. You better not pout. Because Santa Claus, or because Jesus Christ, is coming to get you.
He's coming back with a sword. Whoosh. All right, one last one to finish off. Right up our alley. We asked 100 older people, what are things you know you're getting old when you ask for this at Christmas? Underwear.
No, because
socks.
We get our kids underwear and socks.
Yeah, but we ask for it.
You do. I do not want you guys buying my underwear. Come on now.
I have good taste in your underwear.
It would probably be a box of nothing.
No, there'd be
like, this is the underwear I'd like you to wear. It'd be a string.
Be dental floss in there.
Yeah. Here you go. Like, no, that's so comfortable. Thank you.
It'd be one of the paper COVID masks with 2 strings for a waist.
God.
Woo woo.
I'm trying to
nap.
Yeah. Well, you can see as you start to ask for like pots and pans and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I know you think I don't like you got in your head that I don't like practical things, but I do like what I don't want from you, like cleaning supplies or cooking supplies, especially when I was cooking all the time, right? It was just basically like, here's more for you to do. Like, I got you a vacuum more, okay? Or I got you a pot so you could, especially not, if I didn't ask for it, it would just, I don't know. I wouldn't mind getting it from somebody else, but it was just like, I just didn't like that. So... but it's funny to watch our oldest now start asking for pots and pans, and because she's shifted into adulthood pretty quickly, pretty just abruptly. and nice ones,
Yeah,
just like
and
good
she
quality.
buys all the gadgets she wants anyways.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I think there's a point where you get in life where it's like, with tools for me, you try to buy tools and equipment for me, and it's like, oh, thanks.
This doesn't really do what I wanted
So
it to
you
do,
bought
what
me
I
an air
need.
compressor one year that had its unique attachments. So standard attachments wouldn't fit onto it. So if I
It's
wanted to
probably
get
some off-brand cheap from.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was a
I was like,
Walmart
oh,
one.
it's on sale.
So I tried to get some of the attachments I had for like air chucks or whatever, and they didn't fit because it was the wrong.
Did I ever get you a tool? I think I did because I got you your Bosch table saw.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
Because you started
but
learning to listen to the exact
certain
model.
brands, I started to realize like,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, because I was getting off brands for a while that were just not
It's like
great
you bought
tools.
a drill,
And I was
Black
like,
and
okay,
Decker drill.
you want a good tool, you're gonna spend some money.
You're like,
yeah.
here's a drill kit, Black and Decker. And then I went to go screw into a wall and it died. I was like, oh, okay, this is good for unscrewing and screwing things that are already in.
Then I got you DeWalt.
Yeah. That was good. That was nice.
I learned.
You learned.
I did learn my lesson.
So I think, so you start getting more specific if you want stuff like that, but usually you just buy it yourself if you want it.
Yeah.
So you don't have to deal with all the, oh, thanks. It's the thought that counts. You tried. You just don't know what I wanted. Really.
Do you even know me?
I'll use this 4 times before it breaks. Okay. So,
I think partly too, as you get older, there isn't as many things, honestly, you need either because you do that, because you buy the things that you need when you need them, but it's still fun, and it's fun to give gifts. So it's like, the joy of that feeling, and I think, because I honestly would do, like, we could do us not getting each other anything, but the kids won't like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that crossed my mind, but the kids enjoy watching us open each other's too. So it's just like, we'll just leave it as it is.
Oh, we can end that real quick.
End them liking that, or just end doing it?
Make them real uncomfortable.
What, thinking, are mom and dad okay?
No,
or they'll be like, you guys are so broke. Are you so broke?
No.
Like, are we going to lose our house?
I'd be like opening a gift from you and be like, ooh, look, boudoir pictures from mom. You'd be like, oh, look, dad bought me lingerie. Look at this.
No, I'd be like, ooh, look, boudoir pictures from dad. On a velvet couch, like George Costanza.
That couch you're sitting on right now.
Yeah. Okay.
So we could end that real quick. But anything else you ask for because you're old because you asked for it now? A new butt because mine has a crack in it. That's an old dad joke. I'd ask my dad every year, what do you want for Christmas? A new butt. Mine has a crack in it.
Oh, so funny. Maybe gift cards when you're okay with gift cards.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're like, oh, okay, I don't have to spend the money myself. It's not my money. Now I can do with it as I please. I mean, sometimes I don't like a gift card because it seems like the person, but if it's from somebody who's not going to get it even close to something that I want, a gift card's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. No, yeah, no.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know. I can't think of what's different. Maybe you're just more practical, not so.
Yeah.
But we both have like hobbies that help. There's ideas, our kids have hobbies. I think it's funner to buy for people who do have hobbies.
Yeah.
Because there's always little things that they need, like that might make it easier or more enjoyable, but they just don't get those things because it's just an expense that they feel frivolous spending on. So I think there's that too.
That's true. So All right. Well, that was our Christmas special, Christmas Eve. A bunch of random questions and thoughts and inputs we had. We didn't really go off on any tangents, but that's all right. It's a nice,
it was just
easy
a light.
episode to listen to
Yeah.
to get you through as you're finishing off that batch of eggnog that you thought.
I knew you were going to say eggnog. I knew you were going to
homemade
say
eggnog
eggnog.
this year because everything needs to be homemade for Christmas. Remember the year I tried to make homemade eggnog?
No, but I'm scared what it tastes like. Was it
We
good?
never got a chance to taste it because I looked at the recipe and I was like, oh, that's not going to be enough. Let's quadruple it or something like that. Next thing you know, I had like 2-3 dozen eggs in there and like
Raw eggs?
a gallon worth of cream or something like that.
We would have all been dead.
And I started filling all the ingredients in the bowl I had. The biggest bowl we had wouldn't hold it. And I'm trying to
What
mix
the
it,
hell?
and it never set right. And I was like, oh, okay, bad idea. Maybe I should start off with a small batch and then scale up.
Yeah, maybe.
There's been some bad food creations by me
By both of us.
at times. Well, you remember that one Christmas where the oven broke? I was cooking a turkey.
Vaguely.
It was getting to be like 5 o'clock, and I was like, this is nowhere close to being done. It's been in the oven
What
for
did we
4
do?
hours. I kept cooking it because the oven could only get up to like 200 degrees.
Oh my God. I vaguely remember that. I think you were standing in between the kitchen and the living room in the doorway most of the day.
Just constantly watching it, and go back and be like, okay, starting to brown now. And, I think we ended up eating at like 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
Dark
I
meat
think
was
so.
still raw, but the breast was done enough to
Oh,
cut
God.
into.
Memories.
And then we had to buy an oven after Christmas. Actually, we went without an oven for about a year. Remember?
Did we?
'Cause
Oh, wait. Yeah, we were using something. What were we using?
Roaster.
Yeah, roaster. Yeah,
Everything
that
was
crazy.
microwaved or cooked on the stove.
Oh my God. And I was doing a lot of the cooking, Dan.
Yeah.
That's when I was cooking all the time. Oh God.
Yeah.
And you wonder why I hate cooking.
And
that
crock
kind of
pot
stuff.
meals and all that. So
The crock pot would work. So
yeah. Yeah, that was a Christmas miracle in and of itself. Good times.
good times.
Good
We
times.
survived them.
We did. So, all right. If you are watching on YouTube, go ahead and give us a like, follow, and subscribe. We'd appreciate that greatly and make us extremely happy. And if you got a moment, give us a comment. We love hearing comments and hearing from you too. And we interact with all our comments. If you're listening on a streaming device, Spotify or Pandora or something like Apple, go up and give us 5 stars on the rating. We'd appreciate that greatly. Because that helps us out with everything we're doing on that. And if you got a moment, leave a comment there too. Because again, comments are what drive us. We are
Comment whores.
comment whores. Comment whores.
Commentors.
So go up there and do that. And then just go down below. We got all our links down there. danacan.com is the main one. Has everything in it. And then a few broken out that you can click on and get to for Candy stuff that she's doing. But so go check all that stuff out. And other than that, you have yourself a
merry little Christmas. Seriously, have a great Christmas. Dan, stop singing. No, we'll get banned for singing a song that's licensed and we don't have permission.
Oh, if they can pick that song out of what I'm singing, then YouTube's algorithm is pretty damn good. So, yes, have a Merry Christmas. Enjoy your day as much as you can.
Happy holidays if you don't celebrate Christmas too.
Yeah.
Just
true,
enjoy.
true.
And if you don't celebrate any of it and you just get the day off, hopefully you get the day off. And if you don't, just have a good day anyways.
Yeah.
Have a good, happy holidays.
And
Merry
if you
Christmas.
want to celebrate something and look into it, go into
Happy
our
day.
episode last year at Christmas and celebrate Yule or Saturnalia.
Oh yeah. I think that would be kind of cool. Actually, I want to look more into Yule. I've
Want
heard
to knock
people
down a
celebrate
tree in
that.
the backyard and light it on fire for
Yes.
12 days?
We could put it in the fire pit. Come on. We have a tree that we knocked down. We're still going through the wood from.
Amen, sister. We got to burn it for 12 days straight.
We could do it. We have lit fires in the summer or fall, and they have been for days. They're still smoldering out. Come on now.
Now, there was one. It was after the storm.
It's not too far-fetched.
I put a bunch of leaves. I thought it had burned out, and I put a bunch of leaves on it to start up for the next fire. Get it ready, and then I come back later, and all the leaves are gone and everything.
Wasn't there one where I text you in the morning, and I was like, "There is a fire in the fire pit, just going."
Yeah,
because it flared back up. Yeah,
that could have been that one. Because I thought the previous fire was out because it'd been a day or two, and then I put a bunch of wood in there and leaves and whatnot to get started for the next one because we were gonna have one that night. Then I come back and it was all gone.
The fire was like, "Oh, more food!" And yum 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 yum.
Yeah, so Yule, enjoy it. Saturnalia. It's a Festivus for the rest of us. So enjoy whatever you celebrate and have fun. Go. So, all right. Have fun. Be safe. Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Be merry. Happy
Love
holidays.
Ya. Bye.
See you next week for New Year's. Bye.